Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully get all that our permission data, right? So right now I don't have any data for the reasons it's not display anything. Now in this video, I want to add permission. So that will be two of this field. One will be as a permission name, and also I have created another custom field. I have already added in our permissions table as a group name. Right? Great. So why I'm actually using that group name, as I told you, everything will be very clear. Don't worry. And that is our name. So now let's create our add page. So that is one of the button as a add permission. Here I want to update in our all permission page. I name it as a add permission. Okay. Permission. Now this type of one of the page I want to create. That means I want to create this type on the route. So that will be as a add permission. I want to go there web.php. Now I want to replace our add type to our add permission. URL will be as a add permission. I want to create another new method. Our method name will be as a add permission. Okay, now I want to create this type of one of the method. I want to create it in our role controller. So into the role controller, I want to create another new method that will be as a public function. Method name will be as a add permission. Great. So I simply added that add permission, and here only we have to return one of the view page. So that will be the return view will be in our backend into the pages in our permission, and then I want to create one of the new one that will be as a add permission. Okay, now this type of one of the page I want to create in particular this folder. Now I want to copy it. Now if you go to that our permission folder, and here now I want to create on the new file, and I just name it as a click as a save as, name it as a add permission.blade.php. Okay, so I want to copy it from our add amenities. From to the add amenities, I want to copy everything from here, and now in our add permission page I want to paste it. Okay, great. So now that will be as a add permission, great. And for that permission, now that should be as a two of this field, but I want to copy it and I want to paste it. Now that will be as a permission name. Okay, permission name, and also a group name. So that will be the group name. Great. So for the permission name, I want to update that our input field name as per our database field name. If you go our database field name as a name, I want to update that will be as a name, and also that will be our group name. Group name will be as a one of the select form. Okay, if you go to that our backend, into the backend in our product area, I have already done this job. If you go to that our property, right? So that is a property, add property, and into the add property, you can see that is one of the select form. Now, but I want to copy it. I want to copy that select form. I copy it from our add property. Here I have already added as a status, right? That is select status. Now I want to copy it, and now in here in our input field, I want to replace it with the select form. Great. Now that will be as a select that will be as a group name or select group. Okay, group. Great, that is also selected, that is disable. And here now we have to add all that our group. So why I'm actually using that group, and also first of all I want to update that our field name as per our database field name I want to update that will be as a group name. So why I'm actually using that group, that means if you go to your project, so that will be actually depends on your project. That means project requirement. Like for this project, they have some of the menu. You can see they have the different type of menu. Now we have to create some of the permission. Like here you can see that is one of the property type. And into the property type area, if you want to create some of the permission, you have to create it like as a property menu. That will be for the property menu. So when this user have some of the privilegization for the access that property menu, he will be able to display this button, rather than that will be not display. Literally everything will be more clear. Just simply get some of the idea why I'm actually using that group. Like in our property type area, that should be as a multiple permission. Okay, one will be for the property type, another will be needed as a all property, add property, and also if you go to that our that means all property type, into the all property type here you can see there is also another one will be as a edit, another will be as a delete. So all that our property type related, everything I want to do, I want to segment in one group that will be actually our property type group. Okay, so that is the reason I'm actually added some of the group, and also that is another one as a property state, and you can see into the property state that is also that property state menu, that will be another all state, add state, edit state, and delete state. Okay, So that will be actually depends on your project. So like for this project here, they have some of the menu. I have already write down some of the our type. You can see that will be as a property type. And that is our property state. I name it as state. That is another group as a amenities property, and the package history, the property message, the testimonial, the agent. Okay, that is it depends all that our menu. It because of all right now in our property type area here, I want to create some of the permissions. So our permission will be like as a for the property type, that will be one of the group, and in particular this group area I want to create some of the permission like as a property, or I make it as a type dot menu. Okay, menu, that will be our one permission. And also I want to create another one as a type. Okay, that will be as a all dot type. Okay, that will be as all dot type. Sorry, that will be as a type. And then I want to add dot type. That will be our another permission. And also, as I told you, if you go to our all type here, also that is edit and delete, right? With this permission, we have to actually make it as a visible or disable. So that is the reason I want to add it. And also we have to create another permission for a specific this one, that will be for the edit and then delete, right? So that will be as edit dot type, this type of one of the permission I want to create, and delete dot type, this type of one of the permission I want to create. So for our specific property type here, now I want to create this type of one of the permission as a type menu, all type, add type, edit type, and delete type. So with this permission, we can actually manage all that our menu. A specific menu, if you want to visible, you can just simply visible with this permission. That is our all type on another menu, add type another menu, and that is edit also another button, that is a delete also another button. You can manage everything by this permission. Step by step everything will be more clear. So right now all that our same related permission, I want to take it one of the group. That is the reason I'm actually creating another field in here as a group name. Okay friend, I hope you get some of the idea. So now one by one I want to add all that our permission. So better that means all that our group name, I want to copy it, I want to paste it, because multiple one now we have to add. So as I told you, it will be depends on your project or your project menu, all that menu related everything I want to now add it. Like here I want to use it first of all that will be as a property type. I copy it, now that will be as a property type. I want to take another one, better I want to copy it. Okay, I copy it and then I want to paste it in here. Okay, for now I want to paste it. Now that is our property type, and then the state I copy it. Now that will be our another one as a state, that will be as a amenities. I want to take it as a amenities. I want to take it as a property, so that will be our property related everything. And then the package history, I name it as a package history. Then that will be as a property message, so I name it as a property message. And then the testimonials, okay, that will be as a testimonials. And then the manage agent, so that will be as a manage agent. That will be as a block category. I want to add that our block category. And the block post, okay, that is our another menu. I name it as a block post. And then block comment, okay, here if you go, that will be as a block comment. Block comment means if you go, you can see that is actually our block post, block category, block comment. I have already created all that functionality. So sorry, that will be as a block comment, and the SMTP and then site setting, right? So that is all that our menu, block comment, and after that I want to take that as a SMTP setting. That will be as a SMTP setting. I want to take another one as a site setting, and also I have taken another one as a role and permission, right? I copy it. That will be as a role and permission group. Great. Now I simply added all that our permission. Now when you select it, also I want to pass that our value will be like as a type. Sorry, that will be for the type, and then that will be for the state. Okay, that will be state. That will be for the amenities. Either then I can also copy it. That will be as a amenities, and then that will be as a property. Okay, I name it as a property. This type of one of the value I want to pass, that will be as a history, and then that will be as a message, okay, and then testimonials, so that will be as a testimonials group. Great. and then that will be as a manage agent. Okay, I make it as a better agent menu related everything. That will be as a category. That will be for the, so that will be as a post, and then the comment, and then that will be as a SMTP, and that will be as a site, and then I want to make it as a role. I just want to use it as a role. If you want to add that role and permission, you can also add that value. Right now I name it, that's all. Okay, that's all will be needed. So that will be our all permission group. And that is our another input field as a permission name, permission group. So that is a 2 of this field will be enough. Now if you click as a save all, okay, I want to run that our optimize. I want to check it. If you now go, I want to refresh this page. And now if you go to that our add permission, you can see now that is our permission name will be in here, and that will be our all that group. Great. So now I want to save this data. So if you want to save it, process will be simple. That is one of the form, right? Into the form area, I want to now create another new one as a store permission. Now this type of one of the route I want to create, I copy it, and now if you go to our role, that means in our web.php here, now that will be as a store permission. URL will be as a store permission. That will be on the post method. I want to create another new method that will be as a store permission. Okay, now this type of one of the method I want to create in our role controller. So in the role controller area, I want to create another new one that will be as a public, and then function and method name will be as a store permission. Okay. Now this type of one of the method I want to create, and also that is on the post method. We have to pass that as a request, and then the $request. I hope you already know about this part. Now we have to create it. If you go to that our package here, you can see that is also provided everything. That will be as a role, and for the create and for the permission, you can see that is our create function. Simple things. Better I copy it from here. I want to simply paste it. Process will be same. Okay. Here right now, one by one we have to add our multiple field, like that is a permission model. I have already support that our model, right? I take one of the variable as a permission. So into the permission area here, that will be like as a our field name as per our database field name as a role, and role will be which one? Our requested field name, right? Our requested field name, I name it as a row name. Now I want to simply access it. That will be as a request. Okay, that is our request, and requested field name as a name. Great. And then also there is another one, our database field name I want to insert. That will be here. I name it as a group name. So that is our group name. Group name will be the same here with the request, our requested field name. Our requested field name I want to access it. If you go to our add permission, I name it as a group name. That will be our requested field name, right? Now both of this I want to take, and after that I want to display some of the notification message that I have done a lot of the time. If you go to our any other page, like that is our notification message, I copy it, and now I want to do after that will be displayed on the notification as a permission. Okay, permission created successful, and it will be return redirect to our which page? It will be return redirect to our all permission page, right? Now I simply pass it. It will be return redirect to our all permission page. So friend, that's all you have to do. Okay. Now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to run that our optimize. Optimize is running successful, and now let's check this out. If you go, I want to refresh it. Now I want to add some of the permission name. As I told you, it will be depends on your project. Like for the permission property type, I want to use one of the permission name as a type menu. So that will be as a type menu, and I select that our group name as a property type group. Now click as a save. Now yeah, you can see it's now successfully inserted. That is a permission created successful, and also for a specific this type, that should be as a multiple one. I copy it. I want to create another new one as a all type. All type also will be for the property type. I want to save it. Okay, now one by one also we have to actually add multiple permission, because here I want to block everything. Now successfully inserted. Also that will be for the property type, and that will be the edit type. Okay, edit type for our another one. I want to add it. That will be as a property type. our group name and delect type. I want to add it, so that will be the delect type. That will be also for the property type, right? And also you can see for the state, that will be the same. I want to add that one of the state menu is all state, add state, edit state, so that will be actually just like that same. Here I want to copy it and then I want to paste it. Now only I want to change it, that will be for the state. Okay, so now that is for the state, that will be the state menu. I want to use it, that is the state type, and then also I want to here that will be as a state menu, that will be for the all, right? So that will be actually all and all state, and then add state, and then also another one as edit state, and then delete state. That's all. Now this type of one of the menu I want to permission I want to create for our another group, that will be for the state. Simple job. I want to go add permission. I name it as a state menu. That will be our another group as a state group. I simply select it as save it. Great. I hope, friend, you get that point why I'm actually using that group name. Literally with this group I want to get all that our this group related permission. Okay, so now we have to actually add all that our permission in here one by one. Great. So now in our next video I want to complete that edit, delete and update functionality. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.